Welcome to the Marketing Revolution podcast. This is the underground movement of savage marketers from all over the world. We are not Fortune 500 companies. We are real entrepreneurs with real businesses that have one major thing in mind: to set goals and devour them daily. Because we understand that everyone wants to eat, but only savage marketers are willing to do the hunt. Now let's get this revolution started. Hey, what's up, everybody? John Hiley here with the Marketing Revolution podcast and the Marketing Savage Facebook group. I hope you guys are having an amazing Friday, New Year's motherfucking day, man. 2021 has officially kicked off, and I'm sure you guys will probably hear this in the morning, so it's very doubtful if you haven't already got in on the Inner Circle Marketing Savage University. But if you hear this tonight, if you hear this on Friday, it is the last day that we are running the sale for $247 for the lifetime membership, meaning you never pay again. You're a member for life. You get Marketing Savage University, and you get the Marketing Savage Inner Circle, which we're already going gangbusters over there, guys. We're going gangbusters over there, man. I already had a coaching call with everybody this earlier this week. I had Wednesday, we did a tactical training session. Today, we did a Q&A that turned into a tactical training session. So we are kicking this thing off strong. We're probably going to end up with about 150 members in there after this thing is said and done. So incredible start. I was going to cap it at 100. However, it was brought to my attention by several people that were kind of mad about me threatening to shut this deal off because they were literally waiting till today to purchase. That in several of my emails, I did not mention the chance of capping off the sale. So because of that, I kept it rolling, man, kept the ball rolling. It's going to be going till tonight at midnight. So if you haven't got involved, right now is your last chance. We're going to take it up to $1,000 a year. Probably going to kick it up to $2,000 a year soon after, guys. If you haven't seen, there's massive amounts of value that I'm offering with this deal. I mean, incredible amounts of value. I could go on and on, but you guys probably heard it in the previous podcast. So I'm going to let you guys off the hook today. But if you are still on the fence and you have not read or seen this, head on over to marketingsavage.com and take a look at the stacked value for this offer. It's incredible. I'm giving this deal just because many of you guys know that, people come initially for the product, people stay for the community. This was a chance for me to kind of launch an early bird, bring in some kind of like some testers, even though it's going off without a hitch, and, test the system, test it out, get in there, have some fun, do it up. And they all get rewarded with the ridiculously low cost of $247. They never have to renew. They never have to re-up. It's an incredible deal. If you guys haven't got on it, get on it. But I'm telling you what, when it raises to $1,000 a year, it's still going to be the most incredible deal that you're ever going to find for a mastermind group / inner circle educational system that you're ever going to find in the marketing realm. And that is if you are to become a motherfucking marketing savage who dominates your industry. Your business dominates your business. All right, guys. So today on Fuck It Friday, man, Fuck It Friday. I love Fuck It Friday because Friday is one of them days that I could literally in the middle of the day, I could just be done. I could just say, fuck it. Like, I don't want to fuck with it anymore. Fuck it Friday. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my day, man. I'm going to let the fucking breeze blow through my beard. I'm going to go gaze at the sun. I'm going to go take a walk. I'm going to go get a coffee. I'm just going to say fuck it on Friday, do whatever the fuck I want. And it's a perfect day to talk about things that you should not give a fuck about. And today, the thing that you should not, absolutely should not. I have seen so many people wrap their entire lives up in this one motherfucking thing. It is your past. So many people give so many fucks to their past that it paralyzes them. It literally paralyzes them to move forward. Okay. They're scared. They're scared people are going to find out that fucking shit that they did. I know because I lived it. I was in the industry for probably 12, 13 years before I just came out one day and said, hey guys, I'm a convicted felon. Yeah, guess what? Back in 2003, they kicked down my doors, man. I was trafficking LSD. They kicked down my doors. They got my ass. They threw me in jail. I went and got a good lawyer. I got the charges dropped decently. But it wasn't like 10, 13 years. And I'm telling you, man, that shit was in the back of my mind all the time. What if they find out? What if they figure me out? What if they find out that I'm hiding this one thing? Now, here's the thing that I found, okay? When I released that, when I gave that up to the world, when I released that, I had never gotten so many fucking messages of people telling me of these things that they were hiding from the world. People will see courage when you step up and you just lay that shit out. It's almost like, and for your haters, it's fucking incredibly powerful. It's almost like Eminem on the last rap battle, down there in fucking 8 Mile, that movie, the Eminem movie, man. It's called 8 Mile. And that last rap battle when he's getting ready to go at it with his fucking hater, his competition, and this dude is getting ready to fucking make fun of him for being white and living in a trailer and, probably banging his cousin. Like Eminem just fucking goes off and calls himself out. Says, you know what? Yeah, guess what? I got a fucking goofy friend named Rabbit and I live in a trailer and my mom's blah, 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 and just goes on. And what happened? The dude couldn't say anything anymore. And what happened? That's the moment he got the respect. The moment that he got the respect, because people see courage in other people that claim their past, that own it. You shouldn't give a fuck. You shouldn't let that shit fuck with your head, man. It fucked with my head for like I said, man, 10, 12 years. I don't even know how long. And then we came out on a podcast and I told the story. And ever since then, man, nothing but success. I got that shit out the back of my mind, okay? So don't give a fuck about the issues. Your mess is your message. Oh, and then it wasn't too long ago that I had to come out and tell everybody about me getting the fuck beat out of me by the cops a couple years ago when I went on the drunken 2-year binge. And again, what did that do? It connected me with more people than you could ever imagine. I couldn't talk about it for a year because it was wrapped up in the courts. I couldn't talk about it for a year. And still, even then it was hard to talk about, but I couldn't talk about it a year because it was wrapped up in the courts. It wasn't something that my attorney advised doing. And, some of you guys know the story where I got drunk and fell asleep in my car and woke up in the hospital, man. The downtown Dayton cops got me. And what a great thing that was, man. What a great thing that was for me. 2 years now sober. Some of you guys might not know my past, but I quit drinking for about 10 years, and for good reason. Because I'm telling you guys, when I start drinking, I don't let the fucking party stop. I don't let it stop. And then I went 10 years and made some money, made a bunch of money, got successful, and thought that I could pick it up again. So we went and picked it up again, and a weekend turned into, 2 days out of the weekend. And then little by little, it just slowly turned into, where we were drinking like every night, Thirsty Thursday, Margarita Monday, whatever you want to call it. We were drinking every night. And the party just never stopped. And I went on like a 2-year tirade where I had fucking events. I had, all kinds of shit, all kinds of crazy shit. So I was still being successful as fuck, but I was like little by little killing myself inside. It got to the point to where during the day I'd go on these big podcasts and I'd have a drink before I got on the podcast, man, early in the day. I'd take off in the middle of the day, go have a drink, But you know what? I own that past. I claim that past because look, If I can't talk about my past, then I don't have anything to connect with other people with, man. Don't be ashamed of that shit. Don't give a fuck about that. Don't let your past hold you the fuck back. Claim it, okay? Claim it and own it. That's number one. The number one reason you shouldn't give a fuck about your past. The next thing that you shouldn't give a fuck about is where you have this idea that your glory day was something a long time ago. If you're sleeping with your fucking high school football helmet, if you're 30 years old, you're 35 years old, and you're sleeping next to your high school football helmet, and you catch yourself gazing at it and thinking back to the good old days and just always remembering, always thinking back how the good old days were happening, how today is just shitty as fuck, how things, if we could just go back to them good old days, that good old time, man, that one time in life, that is something you need to get the fuck out of your head. You should not give a fuck about that because your best days are to come. Your best days are coming. Until you claim that, you're not going to see your best days. You're going to be living in the fucking past. And let me tell you something about living in the past, man. So when you drive in a car, man, you got a big ass fucking window in front of you. And that's all of this new amazing shit coming at you, right? All this new amazing shit, all these things you can see, all this road that you're driving on, these places that you're going. You got a big ass window right in front of you that you can look out of and you can see everything. You can see everything clearly. But what happens when people start living in the past? They just look at the rearview mirror. They don't see the mountain that they're rolling up on. They don't see the sunrise up ahead. They don't see the cars coming at them. They're sitting there and they're just staring. They're spending most of their time when they're driving, navigating through this life, looking at that little tiny rearview mirror. And guess what? That's the one sure way to wreck your shit. To fucking wreck your shit. Now that's what the people that are doing, that are living in their past, living in their glory days, living in the time that once was. You know, fuck that time. Let it go. Fuck it. Don't live in the past. Fuck the past, okay? Claim it, own it, dominate it so you can live today. You can live worry free because guess what? You don't care what anybody finds out about you. What did you go through? Bankruptcy? Have you been to prison? Have you been thrown in jail? Do you have a felony? Whatever it is in your past, you got to step up and claim it today. Talk about it. Was you an alcoholic? Was you a drug addict? Whatever it is, step up, claim it. Okay. Because you're going to release that. You're going to release yourself from bondage, from the fear that all these people are going to try and find you out. You know what I mean? You're going to be like Eminem. You've done told on yourself, man. But what you're going to find is, again, guys, your mess is your message. And another thing, the past was never made to tear you down. The past, the failures in the past, the time that you had that business idea and it didn't work out, everything failed, nothing worked the way that you thought it would. That was all designed to teach you a lesson so you could learn from it and correct your future. Use the past as a stepping stone. Use any failures that you've encountered as let's just say a book. You know what I mean? Like you're writing your own book. Don't do that anymore. Okay, that worked. Let's go a little deeper here. Look, we're all on some kind of fucking journey. We're all on some kind of journey. And just like a video game, you're going to get stuck at some point in this journey. You're going to get stuck. But what do you got to do? You got to learn why you got stuck. What stuck you there? How can you get over that obstacle next time? And if you keep coming at it over and over and over again, not only are you going to beat that shit, but you're going to become a man or a woman of higher character. You're going to be more valuable because you're going to have the knowledge that it takes to overcome any motherfucking thing. All right, guys, that is it, man. I hope you had fun on today's Fuck It Friday. You guys aren't going to have to hear me bombarding you with with my sale messages anymore. So that ends tonight, Friday night. It's been super, in my opinion, guys, super successful. I feel like we just created the group like 4 or 5 months ago, and then we converted that to an inner circle group. It just really feels good to know that how much you guys believe in me, and I'm here to tell you, man, like this is me stepping into my dream. So you're gonna get a man on motherfucking fire. You're gonna get a man on fire. And I'm here to tell you guys that you made a great decision by jumping on board to the inner circle. I appreciate each and every one of you. We'll see you on that next.